Using the SR110, having programmed the initial box, it took maybe 4 hours to get a box entirely in the format that I was happy with. And from that point, I didn't want to repeat the process of 4 hours programming each box, nor is it practical for installers in the field or general customers to program and sort their own boxes, because it's just too time consuming. So a very attractive option to this is the method of flashing boxes. This means that we have our master box here that we programmed up a number of months ago. Now it may be necessary to continuously update depending on frequency changes or additional channels becoming available. But in short, you can see we have a satellite cable that feeds into the back of the box. We have a SCART lead that feeds to the television, giving us the picture we have here coming from this master box. And we also have this. This is called an SR232 null modem cable. It can be used, you can see here it has a 9-pin connection, and it can be used to connect the two satellite boxes. The dummy box that is unprogrammed, and indeed if you look at the power switch here, it's actually turned off currently. So now what I will do here is I have this box fully programmed, plug in SCART lead and the RS232, and I'll run the cable into the base box here, the 232. It's not necessary to have the satellite cable connected to the dummy cable when flashing boxes, simply because it's taking all of the information directly from the other satellite box. It's not actually scanning the satellite for a signal. So what we have next is we have a situation where we will turn this box towards the user, and we'll come along and we'll hit the menu button. Now we bring up a menu options, and we come down to the very bottom option, which is the toolbox, and it gives us an option of software update. So we hit select here, 4 zeros, and we're directly in then, and it says would we like to update by an RS232 cable, which we certainly would like to do. Now we don't want to use all code because it would take too long. We only want to use or pass over the user DB information, so that's specific to the channels that we're after tuning in the master box. What we do now is we come down to the start position, we press the OK button on the remote control, and it'll start checking the serial port, and at this point we turn on the base slave satellite box. So we just have to wait for a moment or two now. It's looking down and it's saying that it's after collecting the thing. It says not compatible. That's not valid. It's transferring data, which is the real thing here, and we can see that it's moving from 1% all the way up. So this will complete the process. It'll move all the way to 100%. So we're just going to stop filming now, and we're going to resume filming in about 4 minutes time when it's reaching around 100%. Okay, once the flashing has been completed, it'll simply say 0% again. It'll be ready for the next box to be flashed. The important message displayed on the screen will be upgrade successful. If it had been unsuccessful, it would say upgrade failed. Okay, so from that perspective anyway, if we ran a SCART lead from the new box and connect the satellite lead to it, it will look identical in every way to the master box, and we can simply do this. And it's a very, very quick method. I'd say 4 to 5 minutes per box, and it's almost like a production line scenario. And then that's that main point covered. Okay, that's the full flashing of an SR110 box covered in its entirety.